Action.
Hey, what's up all you do-it-yourselfers? Today I'm going to show you how to change the plenum gasket and the spark plugs on a 2005 Chrysler 2.7 liter V6. Let's start here at the back. What you want to do first is unhook the battery. I got everything done already. I'm just going to go back and basically show you what to go through. Unhook your battery, your negative, and what I do is, since this is keyless entry, I can't get in without having the remote control. So I take and I put the floor mat there so I don't get myself locked out and I don't have battery. What do you want to do first? Just take your air filter off. I got everything loose. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of go through it and show you. Pop your air filter back, pull your tubing off the side, unscrew this clamp right here, pull your tubing off, and pull your electric connector off. This will come right out of here. And then what I did next, pull these electrical connectors off of your throttle body and off your air intake back here. And then I just get them out of the way. And then we got some tubing back here. We need to get these off. Got one here. You got another one here. I got another one here. I already have it out. Come over here. You're going to have a 10 millimeter nut holding with a rod holding this plenum up. Take the nut off of here, off of both sides. There's two of them. And then go down to the bottom. There's a 13 millimeter nut on both of them on the bottom. You need to loosen those up and then pull your rod out of the way. Get it off of that bolt sticking out of there. And then I came in, I took my 7 of these 10 millimeter bolts have to come off. 2, 4, 6, 7. And what you want to do is, just like anything, when there's various amount of nuts or bolts holding something down, don't just take them off all at one time. Start on the end, go a little ways, undo it, come to the next corner, go from corner to make sure you're undoing it evenly, and work your way into the middle, and then just keep going back and forth about 4 times until you got all the bolts loosened up evenly that way, so you don't crack it. What I do, I just pull it up, turn it a couple times, and it stays up for me. I bring them all up, a couple turns, and I go back here. You got a tubing back here. Get this tubing out. I had it connected down there, and you can get it out. You can get it out now, or you can get it out after you pull that out of there, if you just duck it down in out of the way for yourself for now. This would be on here. You want to just move it out of the way. And then all you need to do, you need to pull this wire off the front, get it out of your way, and then lift up on it. Since I already have the tube out, the air tube out in the back, you'll have to jiggle it to get your air tube out of there, and then you'll have to jiggle it around to get it past your tube here. That's for the dealer only. And there it is. What I've already done, I've cleaned it off real good. You can use anything, acetone, just a clean towel. Just make sure you got it clean and there's no debris or anything on it. When you take this off of there, I already have it off. It's a styrofoamish type piece that sits on top of the valve cover over there. I've already got it out of the way, so that'll be sitting right here when you get it off. Just make sure you put it back on when you get it done. Then to get to your spark plugs, here's what it'll look like when you get the plenum off. 3 gaskets. And you really want to be careful here. Make sure when you get this off, Cover it up with something, because if you drop something down into any one of them holes, you're in a world of trouble. You're going to have a lot of work on your hands, because you're going to have to tear the motor apart. So cover that up, and then we go to our spark plugs. I've already removed the nuts, 10 millimeter nuts. It holds them all in, very simple. I use 1/4 inch drive because they're not tight. And then you just want to pull these up, get them out of your way, and then take your socket. It's a 5/8 spark plug socket. You need a long extension because it's pretty far down in there. Little tight, but they'll come out. If you find that it's not coming out easy all the way, bring it out a little, take your ratchet, turn your spark plug back in like you're tightening it, and it'll break that debris loose. And then just bring it out. See how nice and easy now? If your spark plug socket won't get the spark plug out, if it doesn't stick down in your socket, what I've been doing for like 25 years or so, I pull that off. I got a rubber, used to be an old end of a spark plug wire. I just take and I put it on my extension. Oop. I put it down in there, and I get my spark plug that way. Make sure you gap all your spark plugs, check them. I put mine at 47. I like them a little tight. Usually calls for like 48, 49, somewhere in that area. If you can get one of these, it's really handy. Now, a lot of people might want to put like a lube on here, so anti-seize, so it don't seize up on them. But these are tapered, so just make sure you don't crank them in real tight, and you'll be okay. You'll get them out next time. This rubber spark plug end, it works great. So if you can get your hands on one, get one. Do this on all 6 of them, and then just reverse the process. Put your new Plenum gaskets in, and then tighten your bolts back down. Start in the center when you tighten your Plenum bolts back down, and crisscross, little at a time, and it's going to be 105 inch-pounds, which is about 8.75 foot-pounds, or 105 inch-pounds. So whatever torque wrench you got, you can go from there. If you want to guess, you can guess, but it's better to do it the right way. Just do reverse of what I just showed you, and you should be okay. Get your plenum back under here. Start out by getting it on your air tube, and then go from there. Make sure you have your rubber styrofoam type grommet that they put here before you start to put your plenum back on. Otherwise, you're not going to have it. So do reverse of the way I just showed you to take it off. It'll probably take you, it took me like no more than 12-15 minutes to get this all apart like this. Probably take me another 10 or so to do the spark plug. So you might have an hour and a half's worth of work depending on how handy you are, and hope it all works out for you. Thanks for enjoying the video today.